Iba o, Iba o, èmi júbà kí n tó kéré. Iba o, Iba o, èmi júbà kí n tó kéré. Iba o, Iba o, èmi júbà kí n tó kéré. Iba o, Iba o, èmi júbà kí n tó kéré. Ẹ mà káàbọ̀ o, ẹ káàbọ̀, ẹ káàbọ̀. Ẹ káàbọ̀ means welcome in Yoruba language. Yoruba language is of the people of West Africa, Nigeria, which is where I'm from. My name is Prince Aderele, originally from Nigeria, and I am the first international artist in residence at Oceans Village, Miami, an African Caribbean Cultural Corridor, Miami, Florida, a project of Community Builders Holistic Development Corporation, a non-for-profit organization based in Miami, and which mission is to use our culture, put our cultural values on the platform, put our culture into the mainstream using traditional instruments, bringing it back, to our people of South Florida, which is what I'm here for. And I want to use this opportunity to thank my mentor, and my mentor who keep me all the time in check, and I want to really thank him for putting me to this point, Otumba Nathaniel B. Styles, and all our supporters, the staffs of Community Builders Holistic Development Corporation. I really thank everybody for making this opportunity possible. As we say in Yoruba, Adupe pe okun. Adupe means I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. So today you see all these instruments. As in the beginning you saw me playing the agogo, and I know you'll be wondering, what's he saying? And the song Ibao Emi Juba Kinto Shere. Ibao means I pay homage, Iba, you pay homage. As Yoruba we say, Bomodeba Mawawe, Onlati Bagbajeon. The child that knows how to watch hand with the elders, you live long, because you don't just, in Yoruba land, you don't sit with elders. You have to be called to come to the midst of the elders. So that's why I pay homage to my great ancestors who have paved the way for me to cross the sea, to land in Miami, Florida, and to still continue this journey in preserving Yoruba cultural heritage. Yoruba cultural heritage through music, through dance, through singing, and through using my heart, because I'm a visual artist too, using my heart to impact the world, and holding this culture strong. And when you talk about Yoruba people of West Africa, of Nigeria, that goes far beyond anybody's understanding, because you talk about Yoruba people. One, you talk about Yoruba people in Brazil, in Bahia, in Salvador, they're right there. You talk about, in Cuba, Yorubas are in Cuba today, and even when you travel to Cuba, you see people who react to you like you're in Lagos, or you are in Abeokuta, or you are in Ijebu, or your or Ondo State. So Yoruba in Cuba, you have Yoruba lineage who has crossed the sea to Haiti, to Venezuela, to Puerto Rico today, to Trinidad and Tobago. So you have Yoruba across the sea, and even to US. Yorubas have traveled across the sea, and the music, the art, the dance, the song has involved. And you talk about music today. For us being in Miami, it has been a great pleasure, because Miami is like a melting pot. Miami is like Lagos to me, because you have all kind of ethnicity in Miami who still continue to preserve this rich cultural heritage. You talk about traveling from Broward to Miami or Little Havana, you see people drumming like you're in Lagos. You go to Little Haiti, you see people dancing and drumming. You go to several communities, you see them still continuing what has been passed on to them from long years ago. So I want to bring you down here. You see all our setup. Our topic today, the purpose of this video is Yoruba music education. And the reason why we chose that is to put Yoruba sacred instruments on the main screen, because you've seen in several videos people use all kind of traditional musical instrument, but there's not a lot talked about Yoruba instrument. Because when you ask people, do you know about the Yoruba bata, I mean the real Yoruba bata, some people don't even know about it. They know, they see pictures, they ask them, do you know about sakara drum? Some of them don't know. You know about the talking drum? Some do know, and they don't really pay attention to it. But here today we have the opportunity to present to you, some of the authentic Yoruba drum. You have sakara right there. You have the agogo there too at the same time. What you saw me playing in the beginning, the agogo is right there. We have the bata drum here, and we have the talking drum there. And as you see, I'll play for you a little bit. I'm just going to hold a little bit of this sakara for you, and this is sakara made out of mud drum. You can see this is clay right here, and it's made out of gold skin right here. This is gold skin, this is clay, and you wonder, how does this function? And to me, I tell people all the time, all Yoruba drum talks. It's not only talking drum. The bata talk, the sakara talk, the ogido talk, the bedu talks. All Yoruba drum can talk. And that's our means of communication back at home, because we don't have, like today in the US, you have FedEx, you have the post office, and other stuff like that. But these are our means of communication, all these sacred instruments. And when you talk about music, in Yoruba music, or in Yoruba language, this is the first thing they'll tell you, is to, when you know your tones right in Yoruba, as in do, re, mi, those three sounds, as we say, when you know that right in Yoruba language, you will always be able to read Yoruba, you can write Yoruba right. So now, it's the same thing that applies to Yoruba sacred drum. When you know how to position your hand right, and the sakara here, first thing people will tell you is to position your hand, hold the drum this way, position your hand, place it tight, and you play your sound, which is do. So when you get all this sound together, it makes you more, to proceed ahead, and our focus is to get people to really see the value in all these sacred instruments. And you can see right here, people wonder, oh, drum set, why? Because we're trying to bridge the instrument together and to share with people Yoruba sacred journey, and to embrace and to bridge those instruments together, because it's not really much paid attention to. And that's our mission, to continue to preserve Yoruba cultural heritage and to preserve this music, the traditional music, to Western music. And we talk about jazz music, you talk about hip-hop music, you talk about all kind of music, the genres in the United States. African music, African percussion has influence on it. Jazz of today, African percussion has influence in jazz music, because when you have percussion in jazz music, it's more lively. You feel it because you're talking to a soul right there, and that's when when you play the drums, you connect with your drum. And that's why you see me having just a little bit trap drum set here, and I have a mixture of my the Western instrument, our traditional instrument with it. I have my talking drum here, I have the djembe here, which I'm going to mix with this drum set, the trap drum set, and you see how this instrument, these three instruments I'm going to play, how they gel together, and how you can even hear it in an album, and you'll be like, wow, how did that happen? That's just a bass drum, the cymbal, and the djembe, the talking drum. Finish. That's all we have. Mixing, bridging the traditional instrument and the Western instrument together, and that's what our mission is all about, because we don't want it to die. We had to impact it on and carry it on, because I know our elders, sooner or later, they're going. So we have to give it to the next generation to continue this legacy. And as people ask me all the time, oh, how do you continue doing this craft? It's a lot of dedication and sacrifice. And in order to get to, in any way you want to get to in life, practice, practice, practice and do your research, right? Okay? And now I'm going to play a little bit of sound for you, and you'll see what I'm talking about, as in building Western instrument with traditional instrument. I'm going to play it quick for you, and you can really appreciate the tone, because I don't want to give all at one shot, alright? And you can see how it mixes together. So enjoy the music, okay? Just hear the sound, pick your stuff up, and just put your note down, alright? Thank you. Thank you. And that itself, you can hear that in the club, right? You can hear that in the album, right? Correct. So to all the parents out there, if you want to know more about, Yoruba music into education, teaching your children, taking them back to the roots, and for them appreciating their lineage or their ancestral background, please contact us. Go to our Facebook, Oshun's Village Miami, on Facebook. Check that out. You don't want to miss any program, because we have a lot of programmings for kids, both from the young ones to the youth and to the elders. So check Oshun's Village Miami, OSUN 'X space Village, VILLAGE Miami. Everybody knows how to spell Miami. So Oshun's Village Miami. Check it out on Facebook and like our page. Hope you enjoy this. And as we say in Yoruba, Odabo, Arira Layo, Ashe.